And now, the show you've been waiting for. From Channels TV's global headquarters, it's The Other News. And here's your host, Okay Bakassi.
Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of The Other News. Yes, I'm back. I know you missed me. I missed me too. Special thanks to Dan the Humorous for holding things down with adumbrations while I was away on the moon. Chee! Well, if the news had a finer, funnier, and more swaglicious cousin, it would be The Other News. My guest tonight is an acclaimed and celebrated Nollywood actor. Give it up for Segun Arinze. Arinze in the building. All right, later on the show, our very Binta Badmos will be giving us some rare insights. But first, it's The Other News headlines. Following his suspension by the leadership of the APC, Imo State Governor Rochas Okorocha has invoked the law of Sonineji. Yes.
Just stand up and say he suspended me from a party that I founded. And that followed the due process. So in the same manner, I have sacked him from the party.
In other words, if you face me, I face you. Sack me, I sack you. Suspend me, I suspend you. And I just have the INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner for Akwa Ibom State, Mike Igini, has revealed that the Akwa Ibom ballot will express the will of the people. Well, since people always want the will of God, and PDP is Odom Emmanuel, which means God is with us. While the APC is God's will, whichever way, like God still win, since God is involved in all these things. Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, has revealed that Saturday's governorship and state assembly elections in Kwara State will be won by the APC. At least now football bettors know who to consult. Winner predictor. Lai, you just know everything before they happen. Anyway, congratulations to Usman Kamaru for making Nigeria proud as the new champion of the UFC in the mixed martial arts welterweight contest. Of course, it is a Nigerian that will win mixed martial arts now. Who mixed riches? Who? Check us out at Mama Put. Madam, mix ogbono with egg, with small afang, and I beg garnish am with little stew. Then sprinkle small okra on the side. Nigerians can mix. Anyway, a copper who also served as an ad hoc official of the Independent National Electoral Commission has discredited the election that took place at his unit in Nasarawa State, saying he was cowed into submitting ballot papers for massive thumb printing. Well, if he was cowed, he should have just moved his refusal. Well, thankfully, he wasn't suyad or kilishid. It could have been worse. And now to other matters. In recent times, Nigeria's newly elected president, Muhammadu Buhari, has had a few things to get off his agbada.
People are very forgetful.
It's true, Sha. Nigerians are so forgetful. In fact, that we cannot even remember the last time we had uninterrupted power. Up Nepal. Or even remember the time before Boko Haram blew. What about the time when Naira was still a heavyweight champion? I remember. It appears we are suffering from the case of national amnesia. So, Dr. Bubu, what is your prescription?
Our last lap, or my last lap of 4 years, I think it's going to be tough. Wait,
things go there tough? Because people are forgetful? Presido. Nah, joke. We never forget. How can we forget? It's all coming back to me. It's all coming. Presido, we are remembering.
The government of APC will attack head-on its security and the economy.
Yeah, if memory serves me correctly, that was in 2015. And these two?
Whether you are a Christian from Bayelsa State or a Muslim from Katsina State, you are first and foremost a Nigerian in my eyes.
In that same 2015, some insurgents were technically defeated. And how did that turn out?
The Nigeria Governors Forum has approved the withdrawal of $1 billion from the nation's excess crude account to support the fight against insurgency.
There are so many major, or call it key offices. The critics of this government said they are occupied by northerners.
The economic misfortune we are experiencing in the shape of very low oil prices has provided us with an opportunity to restructure our economy and diversify.
Memory sharp like razor blade. Yes. In all fairness, there has been diversification. Some things have improved, but the point is, we remember. We have not forgotten that the past 4 years were also tough. So, Mr. President, this one that you are saying, the next 4 years will be tough. Because waiting with this new definition of tough. Do you mean tough like Momo? Or tough like this guy? And then, who will this toughness be tough for? We need to know. Will it be tough on Boko Haram or the herdsmen that they are giving private lessons? Will it be tough on corrupt individuals as a whole, Are we going to send them to prison for 4 tough years? Even the ones where they carry broom for head. I'm asking for a friend, though. Dollar. Yes. Anyway. And will it be tough, too, on the economy? As per no more dancing shaku-shaku with oil prices. Will the next 4 years be tough on unemployment? Or did our graduates pay school fees to become Big Brother contestants? And what about strikes, minimum wage and power?
Electricity.
Light. What is your answer, sir?
To prove to the other side that I am fit.
You are fittest. Fittest. Yeah, but in the meantime, Sha, here's an idea. Let all the good people of Niger go to London for a few months, now, like you used to do, all expense paid. And since now you fit pass, you can stay here at home and deal with all these tough matters. Yes. Don't worry, we'll return once things are softer. Yes, my guest tonight is one of the pioneers of Nollywood, a veteran actor, a man who is detribalized. It shows in his name. Most of you will know he's from Badagry, the tourist town. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome my friend Segun Arinze is in the building. Well done.
Finally,
Segun, you're welcome.
Finally, we're here.
Yes, you're here. Yeah, you're from Badagry. Badagry is a tourist attraction. We know we have the first Nigerian upstay in Badagry. And you guys, you're around the coast. Can you swim? A man who comes from a place surrounded by water.
No, unfortunately, I don't swim. But my kids swim. But I don't swim. But what I can just do my pattern. I just do my pattern in the water. That's it.
Yes, lots of people in the industry make jest of your eyes. I find it. Even some call you Segun Arinze. How do you react to that, Segun?
Well, I think you were one of those who actually started this. You and Julius Ago started that thing of calling Arinze. But I really don't get upset when they make jokes with me, my looks and all that, because I found out at that time, because I had this high sense of humor. I love humor a lot. Yeah, I found out they were also keeping me in business, because the more you talk about me, the more I get patronage from different people. So I just took it in my stride, and it has come to stay. The eyes are reducing now with age.
Yeah, they're actually reducing. I know how big it used to be.
Yeah, but my 3 lovely daughters have the big eyes, so it's fine.
Okay. No problem. Okay, let's talk Nollywood. Today we are hearing things like new Nollywood, old Nollywood. What's the difference?
I am one person who has never ever believed in that philosophy of new and old Nollywood, because there's a saying, soldier goes, soldier come, barrack remains. The industry remains. Of course, you find new talent who will come in. You find new filmmakers who come in and try to change the norm and all that. But the industry remains the same. So I don't believe in that new Nollywood, old Nollywood thing. An actor is an actor. Yeah. And the greatest job in the world is being an actor because you can play any role, anything. It's written for you. You just research and, of course, play the role. So I don't believe in that.
Piracy has been a problem of the industry for a very long time now. And it's unfortunate in 2019, we are still complaining about piracy. It's almost at the same level that it was way back.
If not worse,
what is happening?
It's taking a new dimension right now. I was very shocked when I saw Genevieve's Lionheart on the street being sold. And I was, my God, when did this film come out and when did they just hijack and start selling? I think also that the industry were also paying some lip service to the matter, and we're not getting enough support from government in terms of policies. Put the right policies in place and all that, stringent punishment for whoever it's caught pirating on that, infringing on copyright laws. Unfortunately for us, it's still the same law that we had in the 60s that we still have till now. So it's just a slap on the wrist. It's unfortunate. But I look forward to seeing where we have lawmakers in the new dispensation as we are headed towards the 2019 election, that will come back again refreshed and be ready to be proactive.
Yeah, we'll say when we have lawmakers, why are Nollywood people not going there to bring about that change?
Well, there are a few of them, a few of us who are trying to come in. I mean, Desmond is there. Quite a number of them are also trying to get in there. But the most important thing is for us to come together. If we are united, if we're very, very united and grounded, we should be able to take on these issues and place it before government. Go to the Senate and the House of Reps and places to listen. You've got to do something about piracy. It's killing the industry.
Yeah, it's affecting business. Yes, you were one time AGN, Actors Guild of Nigeria president. Why has AGN politics remained, been like Nigerian politics all these years? Always problem. Well, these are creative people. So why the political crisis all the time?
If you ask me that question, okay, who I go ask? According to Mohammed. Yeah. I think because we're diverse people and we come from different backgrounds, and it's so difficult for us to understand one another. And one other thing is we haven't learned to separate politics from entertainment. Most of us, when we get into office, we begin to see ourselves as actual politicians. Leave the politicians to do their thing and be very, very creative. I don't want to dabble much into AGN's politics, but when I was there, I tried as much as possible so much to play it down and focus on the creatives, on things that will help the actors' welfare and all that.
Some people are of the opinion that the guild is suffering the kind of political problem it's having because the core professionals are not the ones running the guild.
The people who are there are still the people who are still there till date.
I'm talking about the leadership of the guild.
I'm talking about leadership as well. I'm talking about leadership.
State chapters, national.
Yes. When you say core professionals, a lot of them are very shy away from things like that, because I knew that when I was going to come in for presidency, I had to go around talking to a lot of them, and they were. There was this nonchalant thing to it, but of course, when we got on board,
the same nonchalance Nigerians exhibit when it comes to politics.
I wouldn't go that route with you.
Nonchalance. Well, then we'll turn around and complain.
Okay, I will not go that route with you.
Okay, so fine. Let us leave.
But the bottom line is that actors should be professional, like you said. I won't say to a situation where actors remain professional and
they are role models. People are watching them. So if they can manage their affairs properly, what kind of role models are they? What kind of example are they setting?
That's a big question to be asked.
Yeah.
But in due course, I'm sure that things will change as we progress. Things will begin to metamorphose.
Don't go anywhere. This interview will go one notch higher, because we're going to talk relationships and as it affects Nollywood. So don't even go anywhere. They always have very turbulent relationships. We'll be back. It's the other news. It's still the other news. This beautiful conversation here with Segun Arinze will continue. Let's talk about relationship of people in the entertainment industry. It's always kind of in the news, and most times for wrong reasons. Now, why do you think that people just pick on celebrities, or celebrities have a way of always putting their relationships in the public domain?
Celebrities pick on themselves.
Celebrities pick on themselves.
They pick up themselves and they like to advertise, put themselves on the front page. Listen, my private life, my private life, my public life is my public life. I see no reason why I bought something for my wife, I come and advertise it. I put it on Instagram, I put it on, I am dating one girl, I put it on, you see, particularly the girls. And then, for crying out loud, you set yourself up, and it's not proper. And you have history to it.
So
a lot of people are telling you.
They are architects of their own misfortune.
Simple and short. Keep your private life private, your public life. Listen, let them know you for your works. And that's why I respect Genevieve so much.
That's a point.
As I respect her so much. You hardly hear anything about her. You don't hear about her public life. When you bring up her private life, she shuts it down.
True.
Same thing with you.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take it. It's a compliment. Thank you.
Same thing with me.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Shut it down.
Okay. Now I'm blushing. Yes. Talking about the entertainment industry, some critics of Nollywood say that Nollywood, if they continue the way they are going, will not make global impact.
That's a big lie. That's as far as I'm concerned, that's a big lie. We're making impact.
That they are African champions. They are local
African champions. Listen, we have the stories. Okay. If they can come and do what's that thing about Africa, Wakanda, Black Panther, that tells you that Africa has a story. We have the stories. We're beginning to have the manpower. We're beginning to have the actors. We're beginning to play global. King of Boys, for crying out loud. You saw King of Boys did very well. Wedding Party did very well. So I see no reason why anybody will come and say that our stories will not make us go global. We're global already. We're
global now.
Yeah,
we're global now.
We're global.
Okay. Okay. So do you think, seeing the progress that the industry has made, on its own, do you think it's now time for government interference, assistance?
Oh, God.
Do you think we need more or less of
that? I keep saying it. They say assistant. The former president gave us assistance. Good luck, Jonathan. The current president has also, in his own way, Buhari, given a bit of assistance as well. The truth of the matter is, let's stop going cap in hand, begging for money. What we should be asking government to do is create an enabling environment for the industry to thrive. Once you create that enabling environment, the laws are there. Like we're talking about copyright laws a while ago, infringement of copyright, and every other thing. Bringing in production equipment and facilities should be very, very easy. The taxes should be reduced and all that. Once you create that enabling environment, I can tell you there are a lot of people waiting on the fringe, just on the borders of Nigeria, waiting to come and help work in the industry.
Okay, Nigerians are headed to the polls this weekend. Okay, what would you have to say to Nigerians?
What I would say to Nigerians, vote your conscience. Vote who you think will take you to what we're looking for, who provide those things that we're looking for, and eschew bitterness. Go cast your vote, go back home, wait for the results. No fighting, no shouting, no screaming, no violence. Because at the end of it, if you're going to start doing all those violence for the politicians, their children are not even around. They're well shielded. So,
in other words, borrow yourself brain.
Borrow yourself brain. Borrow yourself sense. That's the bottom line.
Okay, we usually end on a fun note, especially when we see people like you in the entertainment industry. So we are going to play a bit of a trivia. So I'm going to be, dropping some words, and whatever pops into your head, with no filters, you just hit me with it. Okay? Are you ready? Okay. The other room.
Somebody in Abuja.
Chelsea FC.
Oh, I feel like crying. That's my team. 6-0.
Political rallies.
Parties.
Presidential debate.
Let's keep on moving.
Change.
I actually changed when I got in here, actually.
Shegu, you are dodging all these things.
I changed, but it was
anything for the boys.
Yeah, boys.
New Nollywood.
Nothing like that.
Hollywood.
We're going to beat them.
This weekend?
This weekend I'm going to be voting.
All right. Thank you very much, Segun Arinze, for finding time.
And in the spirit of love.
We enjoyed every moment.
Love everybody.
It's still the other news. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Rumor has it that our senior equality correspondent, Binta Badmus, has a very special something for us today. So, Binta, yes, what do you have for us today?
Hello, Kay. The question should be, what do you have for me today?
Why?
Because, wait for it. It is International Women's Day tomorrow.
Oh.
So I ask you again, what do you have for me?
Oh, okay. International Women's Day. Of course I have something for you. No, keep your hands. I have an important question for you.
Nice one.
Yes.
Okay, ask.
So what is this year's International Women's Day about?
Okay. International Women's Day this year marks a call to action for acceleration of gender balance. And the theme is balance for better.
Wow, congratulations.
Don't congratulate me yet, okay? In some countries, IWD is a day of protest. And in others, it's a day of celebration.
So, okay, what are you doing? Which one are you doing?
Both.
You're doing both. Yeah, because it's better for balance.
You're getting there, okay? And that is why, you know, today, I protest for Nigerian women to live their best lives while celebrating those who are already living their best lives. You know? Also, I protest against terror groups who target, kidnap, kill young girls and deprive them of education. But I also celebrate those young, enterprising, slaying queens on Instagram who are killing and slaying it. Those that are slaying it in their businesses, but you know the slay queens. Yes. If you want, you can add the regular slayers too. See, okay, I also protest against those who think women belong in other locations. But I celebrate those liberated women who express themselves and also explore their rights, but under a very, very watchful eye. Yes. But I also protest the fact that 60% of children out of school are girls. But I celebrate those who fly high in their fields. I protest the poor representation of women in politics and top positions. But I celebrate those who actually do things when they get there. Oh, yeah. See, opportunities for women should be balanced. Should be balanced. And why not? Because in everything else, there is balance. We need balance to walk and stand up straight. We need balance in sports. 5-on-5 in basketball, 11 versus 11 in football. We need balance in relationships. For those that say commitment is 70-30. No. It's 50-50. Okay. Even the budget needs balancing.
Oh, yeah. Yes, true.
So, okay, when gender is concerned, balance should not be doing like this, like that.
It's doing like this. It's doing like this. It's blinking, shaking, blinking, shaking.
Developed countries around the world have realized the benefit of providing enabling environment for their women to get to the top and thrive. So, okay, maybe if we start doing that in this part of the world, our country will not be doing like a this, like a that, like a this, like a that. Okay? Are you ready to balance for better?
Of course.
All right. How will you do it? Just follow my lead. Pose, raise your hand, and let's strike the pose. Balance for better pose. You're not doing this well, okay? You do like this. Smile. Open your teeth. Yes.
That's all for today, people. It has been great chilling with you. Let me tell you a secret. Call the numbers on your screen. And just like that, you can be part of our live studio audience. Remember to follow us at The Other News CTV across all our social media platforms. Our people say, teach a man and you have taught an individual. Teach a woman and you have taught a family. My name is still okay. Until next time, happy Women's Day. Okay, whatever.
Balance for better.
Balance.